It's so exciting out here. We're at the 2015 Aesthetic Show here at the Wynn. It's really cool because this industry has been around for, let's see, this event actually has been around for 10 years. And we're actually going to catch up with the CEO right now. He is stepping up. Look at, he is making a late appearance. Come on, we are live on air right now, Mr. Michael Moretti. Thank you so much for being here today. I was just telling our audience members that this aesthetic show has been around for a decade now. Yes. When did you start it and why did you start it? What was the motivation?
There's just tremendous need for doctors and patients to learn about cosmetic surgery. And we thought that if we made it a very fun environment in Vegas, at luxury hotels, even more people would come, and that's what's happened.
And how many vendors do you have on the floor today?
We have over 150 vendors and about 3,000 attendees who are some of the top plastic surgeons in the world.
So the thing is maybe people watching at home thinking, oh, I want to go to an aesthetic show, right? It's about skincare, it's about hair care, but it's not for the everyday person. This is for really the visionaries, right, in the cosmetic surgery industry.
It's for them to learn, and then they educate their patients. But if patients want to really learn, they can just go to aesthetichtv.com.
There you go, aesthetichtv.com. All right, why do you think that cosmetic surgery is on the rise right now? We hear it all over the place. There's reality shows about it.
Sure. You know, it is the amount of media coverage that we're getting from the Caitlyn Jenner story and from Botch and from the Human Ken doll. All of that media coverage is just raising public awareness to a crazy level where even a beautiful lady like you is probably thinking about having something done, right?
Yeah, I think it's always this, you want to strive for perfection, maybe?
It's aspirational, right?
Aspirational, and you kind of have thrived off of that want for people to feel their finest, look their finest,
Sure, it's a basic human need. Certainly, to look beautiful and to feel beautiful.
To feel beautiful. No, I really agree with that. So all over the floor today, we're going to see a ton of vendors. And actually later on in this show, I'm going to be back with you. We have Dr. Alex Khadavi. He's going to really talk to us about microneedling. It's this
awesome.
Cool
that is so hot. That is really
What do you love about microneedling?
Well, first of all, it's easy, it's painless, and relatively inexpensive, but you get good results.
Okay, good results, and we're going to show you those results. So stay tuned. Ricky Dow, I'm going to send it back to you guys, and Kelly too.
All right, thank you so much, Megan. Back to the Aesthetic Show. The latest innovations in beauty and skincare are on display at the Aesthetic Show going on this weekend at the Wynn. And that's where we find Megan with the latest and greatest innovations from the showroom floor. What's happening there, Megan?
That is right, Dow. That's right, Ricky and Kelly. We're here back at the Aesthetic Show. We're at the Wynn Las Vegas. I am here with board-certified dermatologist Alex Khadavi, who is the creator of not 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 different products. What are those products?
The products that I developed are Revivagen and Revivagen Pro for hair loss. We have Clearagen for acne. We have Hand MD for anti-aging for the hand. And we have Rejuve MD for anti-aging of the face, neck, and the chest area. Wow,
you're like a mastermind in the aesthetic world. You would call yourself that?
Well, I'm
He's just being humble, right?
Well, I'm not just a dermatologist, but I'm a scientist. Actually, I work with formulation of the products. I actually involved in putting together the creams, putting together agents to make the actual formula.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about Clearagen for a second. Then we're going to talk about Revivagen. But what's Clearagen all about?
So Clearagen is the first topical treatment for acne that reduces the bad hormones that cause acne. So we develop acne during our teenage years. What happens during our teenage years? Well, the hormones start changing.
Raging.
The hormones start raging within underneath the skin. You start getting breakouts, start getting cysts, and you could definitely get scars. And also for women during their menstrual cycle, and throughout their menstrual cycles, they get breakouts around their period. This is the first acne treatment that addresses the root cause of the acne. So it just does not treat the acne, but actually prevents the acne from forming underneath the skin.
Wow, and not only are we talking about skincare today, we're also talking about hair rejuvenation, not only for men, but for women. So what is Revivagen really all about? And you have a personal story with that, right?
Yes, so I actually developed Revivagen over 20 years ago. And when I began to develop the product, it was when I was losing my own hair. And there was nothing that was available for hair loss that directly caused hair loss. And I didn't want to expose myself to agents or hormonal treatments that would cause any kind of injury to me as a 19-year-old.
Non-invasive,
Non-invasive, you know, and when I started noticing that I was losing my hair on top of my scalp, and I noticed my dad was bald, I said, well, I'm 19 years old. I don't want to look old. You know, I'm just beginning my life. I'm going to medical school. So I did a lot of research and began to realize that you can use natural ingredients that are derived from free fatty acids,
Right.
from plants, primrose oil, borage oil,
Wow.
and combine them and put them on a topical formula and actually not only stop your hair loss, but actually regrow your hair.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, we have 1 minute left, and you're actually going to do a little demonstration, everyone. And this is
Yes.
something completely irrelevant. Let's go ahead and walk
Yes.
over here. What is microneedling all about, Dr. Khadavi?
So microneedling, we typically use a pen, and this pen has about 20 needles at the head of it.
Okay.
And with fine little motion within the skin, we're able to penetrate the skin and stimulate the skin. We're able to also reduce the amount of acne that's produced.
Okay, let's go ahead and put it on. We have Shauna here, who's our model today. We have just about 10 seconds left. First, where can we find these products?
So these products are available through Eclipse. My products are available on Sephora.com
Okay.
and also in physicians' offices.
All right, so let's see. She doesn't
So
gonna
we're
get hurt
put
here?
the micro needle all across onto the skin. See, you feel a little bit of pain. Skin gets a little bit red.
Okay.
But again, it works on their acne, it works on their scarring, it works on their pores. If we use it along into the scalp, it helps regrow the hair. And when we're doing these treatments, we typically use the Clearagen for their acne on their face, and we use the Revivagen on the scalp to help regrow their hair.
Alrighty, regrowing. There we go. This is a beautiful thing. All right, we're actually going to toss it back to Ricky and Dow because there's actually a cool giveaway, from I understand, about the Clearagen product we were talking about just a second ago, right, ladies?
That's right.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Megan.